Once you're on here, let me know you're here. Do you have picture? Do you have audio? Is this even working? OD closed bags, OD black closed bags, mediums, single point bungee slings, padded hearing protection cases, Typhon pink, Typhon royal blue, multicam black, red, small mesh pockets, OD improved 1-quart canteens. There's a few, there's a bunch more of these out there. There's a few Coyote pull-out med trays, some single point armor slings. These are, something's wrong with this one here. Those go over through your shoulder routing and then route to the pals on the back. Stand-up pouches, small and large. Fupas. More fupas down there. OD black 1-quart improves right there. Canteen pouches. More med trays over there. More, those look like OD 1-quarts also, maybe. Suspenders over here. More 1-quarts over here. There's a 4-mag war bag. I'm working on a guy tonight. Rallyman mag pouches. We have both with pistol and without available in woodland and multicam. Radio pouches, small radio pouch as well as the extended. There is one chub bag sitting here. Got butt packs still. There's still more butt packs over here. The stack is running down though. And then all the other stuff that we show you guys every night. If there's some specific piece of kit you want to look at, just let us know. We'll come back, check it out. Mr. Greg, what's up? Homestead, what's going on? Aggie Phil, how are you? Mini truck isn't for sale. Guys using it to advertise the business. Wyatt, what's up? Jeff from Colorado, how are you? Scott Wexler, what's up? Gregory Christian. Justin S. AJ, what's up, buddy? Kiri, how are you? William S. Ian P, what's going on? James F. Jeremy Childers up at the top there. What's up, guys? Stretch. Micros galore. Yeah, there's a few we've been running micros every couple days. So we run them, run another color, run out, and then we do, just keep rerunning them. I've got some multicam black in there, got some splatter shotguns, OD, multicam black, Coyote, got some stacks up there. You go back and look, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, the whole wall was micro rigs. We got a few randoms. There's some P90 rigs in there, which will hold every subgun out there, to include UMP 45. There's some Coyotes back in there. ATAX IX, some split front rigs. You always hear people randomly ask, do you run ATAX? Do you run ATAX? We do, just not much of it. It's a great camo. Guys just don't buy it. The GTA gun store, is that Grand Theft Auto? No, I'm in a real. I don't play video games, man. Favorite rigs, the UMP. Yep. Pretty neat. Cop rigs, no, I don't have any cop rigs. I think we have a couple of open orders for cop rigs guys had asked for. So they're in queue somewhere. Thanks for the links there, guys. Todd John, what's up? Thanks for opening up the single mag last night. Yeah, I thought you said you wanted a couple of those things. I saw an order that had only one on it, Coyote. There'll be some single mag shingles coming in Coyote. If you guys want some more of those in other colors, just let us know. We'll be running those. We've got the patterns out for them. Need to make spacer blocks for MP5 mags. What are your thoughts on the current escalation in the Middle East, Eastern Ukraine, and so on possible World War III? You can't change it. You can't affect it. You can't do anything about it. Yeah, I think it's all by design. I think it's even a little more insidious than that, probably. The powers that be, Israel, United States, it's about the war machine. It's about making money and shutting down the election and on and on. Focus on the shit that you can control, because we can't control that. As a matter of fact, you and I wouldn't even know what was going on if we just turned off social media. Gifted membership, right on. Move and you're racist? Fuck off. What the fuck are you even talking about? Who's racist, fucking idiot? Wrangler Star getting his radios dressed on was pretty cool. Evan Radio Made Easy. Was that Evan? Yeah, that's absolutely Evan. Absolutely. Leo, hey, you got your ass banned. We can't even see what you're fucking saying, dipshit. Aaron Kinder, what's up? Benjamin Brewer. 20 memberships. I don't even see that in here. I didn't even see that happen. Let's go over to live chat here. Thank you kindly for the membership. Yeah, guys, I don't even see where somebody gifted a bunch of memberships, but thank you. Easy K, how are we? Anybody know what this is? Any guesses? Shows that Wyatt gifted 20 memberships to people. Well, thank you, man. I don't even see that happen here. It's not on my feed here. Eating some toast with preserves. He inspired me. All right, yeah, our figs are putting on. We're getting figs on there too, man. A bug device pouch. Third time giving. Well, Wyatt, very, very cool of you, man. Thank you. Are you in a gun store? No, we manufacture all this gear right here. We're in a sewing machine store. Although we don't sell sewing machines, we manufacture nylon products on these machines, and it goes over there. We build all that stuff. It is a thermocell pouch. That's exactly what it is. Where you keep your bees, B-E-E-E-Es. I don't know what that means. Thinking about dyeing my own alpine camo since white's cheap camo. Okay. Let me know how that comes out. We'll take a look at it, man. What are you going to do it on? You could just, I mean, they used to just use bed sheets and make over whites. Just get them a little dirty. I don't guess there's any way to attach the micro rig to other brand harnesses. Everyone else seems to use one. Why would you do that, Aggie Phil? What's the application to it? What are you trying to do? Bet you're the only white dude English-speaking sewing person in the world. Nah, there's actually quite a few of us, man. There's a lot of us, especially young guys, right? Kids, they like that kit, they like that gear. They don't have the money to buy all the guns yet, or can't buy the guns. And the gear is something they can get into that mom doesn't have an issue with a lot of times. Can you recommend anything that carries 30 cal belts? What are we talking about? Belted ammo? Be more specific. The issue belted ammo comes in wax cardboard boxes, and it comes in 100 and 200 round boxes typically. We make all kinds of pouches specifically for that. Our spent mag pouch is a 249 saw drum pouch that we modified and made the spent mag out of it. There's every company out there, big nylon company, makes machine gunner boxes. And a lot of guys run those on these types of rigs, like these jungle warfare rigs, rifleman kit, because you have a pouch that will hold 6 or 7 M4 mags, so you can upload, download, and then use it also as a utility pocket. Like 5 of those thermocell pouches, we use them all the time. Yeah, this is the second one that is actually working. This right here. And my intention was to take this and put webbing on the side here so you could actually attach a shoulder strap and wear it high or low or wherever on the body. It will come with PALS webbing, so you can, mouse clip it on, or run dual belt attachments and simply put it on a belt. But I think that I am going to add the loops on the side here, so you could simply put split rings on there and then attach any shoulder strap that you already have to it. And there's plenty of room in here to where you could carry extra cartridges in there, or the cards. Are you gonna play any video? No, I don't play children's games. Never heard of this, just Googled it. I need to buy one of, Walmart, man. Every sporting goods store out there has these. Walmart has them, all your big box stores. Thermacell has been around a very, very long time, and they actually make, at this point now, they make a lot of different units, and they have the ones that just are tabletop that put out a lot more volume for, the garden and the backyard and stuff like that, and event venues and stuff. Pals, attach it to a hydro. You certainly could do that, yeah. Marine taught Bible over 60 years ago. Shepherd's Chapel, YouTube explains the whole Bible. Okay. If I give you $500, will you do a 24-hour stream? No. I have real shit to do. We do a live every single night, and then many days we do multiple lives. And we record, like yesterday, we recorded over 8 hours of video content yesterday. Or Wednesday? Yeah, yesterday. And then we're recording again tomorrow. The mosquitoes seem like they've gotten worse, man. I could be out there and just not get bit by mosquitoes. They always went after Amanda. When I was out there painting the fence a couple months ago, and I had on pants and long sleeve shirt, I was getting bit through the shirt. Or stung. How much money do you make off of doing lives? I don't make shit. Everything we put up is unmonetized. We have to request a manual review. Much of what we put up has no pass-through. I just walk around here and talk. There's 100 people on here. Probably 60 of us actually know each other. So while I get on dudes all the time, I'm like, if you got time to do video games, you have time to fucking work and create a product and create a service and make money, right? Shit like that. If you know what TV shows are, you have more time to work. You'll always see some dudes like, I can't afford that. Well, then you should get off the internet and go get a job, a second job, or a third job. You're not supposed to work at McDonald's or as a door greeter and be able to pay your mortgage. Those are children's jobs. Those are to have the job, to have appreciation in your future life, to know you don't want that job. And you'll always see somebody that will tell you why they can't do something. But so I get on people about that, but really, this is me communicating with friends, and we have a conversation, and people buy the product while we do the live. Many people get on here every night just to see what is available and to, get the pieces that they want. Yeah, TV show, exactly. Paint the fence, yeah. Will there be a pre-SRF episode in the coming weeks? Looking forward to it. I don't know what you mean by that. I know that Nicole typically will run that month going up. I think she does a live on Thursdays. I think that she was doing a live on Thursday where she'll broadcast to my channel, her channel, and several others. First round of padded, but yeah, well, we put the padded belts up for a couple days, and then we locked them, and they're being built right now, the 30s and 32s in woodland and multicam only. So there was only 4 options at the beginning there. Haven't gotten notification. Yeah, we hear that every night, dude. YouTube does not like the things we say. They like, dude, I have over 5,000 videos. When you turn on YouTube, especially if you come on the lives and you interact and you seek us out, you should be served up videos every time you open YouTube. And that is not ever the case. It's very rare. What do you recommend on the padded war belt for someone on between pant size 32 tight, 34 is too big? You could do either one on the belt. You could go either way. The 34 is going to have a couple more slots of pals on it. Love the micro wallet, right on. Like we moved the belts around a little bit. I was making them more tapered here, and then the pals were hanging off a little bit, still fully functional. But we changed it up a little bit, and they're coming with a little less taper on there. Because every size goes up, you get 2 more columns. Will a half stand-up pouch fit a cargo pocket? Depending on your cargo pocket, it would, yeah. Yeah, sure it would. This would fit in my Katanica cargo pockets. That's the standard cargo pocket size, I think, on a BDU. And then I've got this one over here. I could get it in there, but not as well as the other one. Every night manually, yeah, man. Brandel tells me every night, he's like, dude, I couldn't even find the live. Here, T-Rex says M81 Woodland is the most based pattern for serious citizens. That's what I hear from Lucas. Right on. Cool. I mean, we sell a lot of it. There's a lot of companies saying that. You go to a lot of schools where they're doing tactical urban environment type stuff. And one of the only requirements they have is that you bring a woodland BDU top. Hey, Steve Terrell, you're gone. You're banned. I'm done with you. Are you still running covert packs? Yep. Yes, we are. We're running everything, man. Fat Electrician does that. If it's in a video, it's a business expense. Yep. But guys who are like, I'm going to buy all this shit because it's a business expense, that don't mean shit unless you have money coming in. Business expense tax write-off just means you don't pay taxes on a portion of the money. If you're not, like, if you go buy $100,000 worth of shit, but you only did $10,000 worth of business, you're still fucked. OD is the way. Yeah, you can change up anything, man. You can add spray paint to shit. You can add mud to shit. You can add charcoal to stuff. You can add all kinds of shit to change colors up. Has anyone gotten a message from Tactical Response Facebook making small talk, trying to get your info? It's a scam, dude. It's a scam. It's not them. There is a fake Tactical Response Facebook page. I think it was a Facebook page that had like 1 million followers on it. So be aware. Has Tactical Response ever reached out to you in that manner or had that line of communication with you? It's probably not real. answering order questions, passion. GT Wholesale, what's up? Since your collection is a big part of your videos, are you able to write it off? Yeah, we write it off as entertainment, advertising. Yeah, the accountant, gets it in there. Unless you have huge W-2 income to count against your startup business, and you can only write off business as long as you are trying to earn a profit. Yes. The IRS, you can do a lot of shit until you can't. It's not a problem until it's a problem. I feed all my employees. IRS says you can't fucking feed all your employees. The IRS will tell you you are only allowed to gift an employee a ham or a turkey, and only once a year. You can't do it on Christmas and Thanksgiving. You can do it one or the other and one or the other. So, you just got to figure it out. You can start another business. There's all kinds of ways to do it. Getting to the woods this weekend. Hunter, what's up, man? How are you? Have any fly fishing? No, I've never been fly fishing, man. 4 seasons here in Colorado. 4 colors: winter, mud, summer, and brown. Yeah, I liked when all the shorts started. That's a write-off. That's a write-off. That's a write-off? Yeah, that's a write-off. Hood Billy, what's up? Patrick Caswell, how are you? Jason, what's going on? We are filming build videos tomorrow on Super Kit Bag and Deplorable Bag, and maybe on the Thermacell pouch. We'll do a Q&A, John and Amanda tomorrow. Posted the questions. Comment section is up on membership on YouTube, and there is also one on Patreon. And at some point, we'll probably do a live of some sort. Got your butt pack yesterday. What do you think of the butt pack, Patrick? Think you'll ever build a building to house your collection? Oh, I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. I have a whole nother set of buildings up the road. Most nights I have to go to subscription and then to SOE channel to find the live. Yeah, that's a problem, man. That is an issue. I used to throw a live on Facebook, and I would have 50,000 people on the live on Facebook every morning, every single morning. They throttled that shit back. When Facebook started acting up, I started doing lives on YouTube here. And if you look back, I don't know, a month, you remember, like, when I would get off of here, we would have a view count of, 50 to 100,000 people. And that's all throttled back. EDC pocket knife. I left my other knife up in my rabbit area, and I realized I didn't have one, so I just grabbed this one out of a drawer. Same knife I normally carry. This one's just a lot more fancier. Carbon fiber. Dressed up a bit. YouTube is telling me your video is running live, but you're here doing this one. 40 mic 2-quart full build. I don't know what you're seeing. I have no idea. I was watching the 40 mic 2-quart build on my laptop before I got on here, but I'm here, and I did not even put a title. I never put a title on these. It's wild the number of people that will give the bank $1 to avoid giving the government $0.25. Yeah, no, that's a good way to put it, man. Not sure if they actually think it's. They don't have any clue, man. The real answer is make more money. Fucking make more money is the real answer. That's always the real answer. When you get around dudes that have a lot of money and do high volume business, the answer with every fucking one of those dudes, it's not how do I save $300? The answer is always make more money. Any other business? No, dude, you gotta realize I've done this business for 35 years. I've done things surrounding this business and kind of touching this business during those years at the same time, but I've always done this business. That means the channel is live, not that video. Got it. Two quart, 40 mic, full build dropped right before the live. Yeah, I was watching it. It only had 2 comments on it right then. That's why I was super suspicious. They made the fake Facebook page look so good. Made me almost doubt my... Got it. Somebody's reaching out to you. Yeah, they're fishing you, man. They're trying to rob you. And I mean, look how many people every night James would ban, and the guys would show up and say the same comments, have the same avatar picture. Whoever it is, they wanted you to know it was the same person. That's probably who it is now. Paul Meadow, how are you, dude? Have you guys all checked the Wrangler Star stuff? Remember that dude that came here last night talking shit about Wrangler Star? He was over on Reddit talking shit about how he came over here and he said, I flipped my lid and lost my shit, but he was just telling the truth. He was over talking shit about me and the live stream on some fucking thread on Reddit. There's a whole group on Reddit always talking shit about Wrangler Star and literally like trying to figure out ways to get him in trouble. It is very, very bizarre that somebody spends their free time, like those dudes watch all his shit and then go and have a whole nother forum to talk shit about what he does. It's fucking the craziest shit. But he's got a radio kit they're doing. Him and Evan are doing another radio kit. And there's actually several versions available this time. So we're building the triple pouch, and the kit will come with a single pouch. And then he also has a hang up, like a flat pack we make, but we did a 7-inch for him that we've done in the past. So we're rerunning those. And the sales are already in hundreds of kits on the sales, I believe, on the first 2 days. So I know Evan said the first half a day in, he said they'd already surpassed the sales on the last time we did this. And the last time we did, I think we were at 300 kits. Got the text. Yep. So the constant contact, we were having a problem with the text earlier. Something was up. And she has to author the email before the text. Is that what you do? Right. And then we have to, so everything went out a little bit later. We put a text out earlier that just said, hey, this is what's going on. Here's a code. And now the other text, the real text will go out, but the emails just went out or about to go out. Yeah, not a basement dweller. Some fucking idiot with 4 first names.
I've got one that I would really like to just zap right over the internet.
Hold on. What's he want?
He has messaged me on the text app and sent me several emails about his coyote pupa, and now he sees that they're on the fucking email, and his reply is, I've emailed you several times
Cancel his order.
my order.
Cancel his order. Fuck him.
About my coyote fupa. I assume mine will be shipping now that they're ready.
Tell him John said he doesn't want you to have it.
Motherfucker.
Go buy it somewhere else. You're no longer a customer here.
Makes me so
For real.
angry.
Refund his order.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't even say anything to him.
Like,
Refund his order.
fuck.
He's going to lose his shit. I didn't want my order refunded. And you just tell him, hey, John doesn't want you to have this.
Ooh,
I was going to tell Amanda not to interrupt up with the text, right? We are watching you live. Ordered a hoodie. You're going to love the hoodie. Those lightweight hoodies are very nice. I wear them all through the year. Super nice. And if it's really cold, it's a nice underlayer. Loco, what's up? Would you ever sell? No, I'm not selling the business. Receive multiple offers. SOE MySpace live band. I searched, I don't think that podcast has gone live yet. We were talking about that. I searched my name, I don't know, every 6 months or so with a couple different AdWords to it. And my MySpace account always comes up. It's still out there. Isaac Barrett, yeah. Every time, literally every night she sends a text, this dude messages her about these fucking fupas. And then he emails me all the time too. And I've already replied to him, so I don't reply to him anymore. If it's not actionable and there's nothing I can do about it, I don't send you a reply. We don't have anybody that sits here and replies to emails. Every now and then I will sit down and just, if I happen to be sitting there and I hit send receive, I'll go through and do the 10, 15, 20 emails that just come through. That comes through every few minutes. So they're here. They were in motion, which is what I've told them before. Hey, they're in motion. The only answer, there's never like a answer that you want. The answer is, hey, they're in motion. They're in line to sew. The day they're made, it will ship that day or the next day. You will know it at the same time I know it. They're sitting right here. Here's the first few of them.
They were in the text last night.
They were in the text last night, and he's like, fuck that guy. And most of those guys, most of them, they're first-time customers. I don't care. I don't need them. I don't care. And I know somebody's listening right now. Well, I'd never do business with that guy. I don't care about that either. He should expect a refund if he pays attention at all. Yeah. Well, it's what we're doing. We poke him and prod him a little bit. It's fishing. There's several hooks out in the water, and he's looking at that hook right now. And we poke him and prod him a little bit. And when I say, fuck that guy, refund him, he's going to come back with this huge diatribe about how he didn't refund this order, and you canceled my order, I better have a refund. I don't see a refund. Well, that's the internet. The money came out of our account the second she clicked cancel and refund. It's literally a button that says cancel and refund. And then the internet, he probably won't see a refund over the weekend, and he's going to send 15, 20 more emails, and he's going to be super fucking agitated over this silliness. When if he'd have just fucking not sent the text and shut the fuck up for a day, the motherfucker would have shipped out of here tomorrow. He'd have got tracking. And a lot of times those dudes will lose their shit. They're like, tracking says that you shipped this, but I don't see tracking moving, and they literally accuse you of like doing a fake shipment. It's crazy. People today, they are fucking made very fucking different, man. Can't stand impatient people. What is the best thing about Self-Reliance Festival? Cool thing about Self-Reliance Festival is the people. You're going to come here, and we've seen this happen dozens of times. I use San Diego or California as an example because it's the extreme. It's the farthest coast, right? You're going to have somebody come here from your hometown. You're going to be here. They're going to be here. You have no idea who they are. They don't know you. And both of you live 15 minutes away from each other and have a ton of common interests. And the number one question Amanda and I get asked all the time is, how do I find the right woman? Or how do I get my wife on board? You got to go where you have common interests, right? It doesn't matter where you live or what you do. It's how do you find the person that matches with your interests? And that's what SRF is. Many people have met each other who literally live minutes from each other. But they had to come all the way here to Tennessee to find each other. Their farts don't make bubbles in the pool. A wife is wishful thinking. Do you because you don't want a wife? or you've had a bad experience with a wife, or you're just so fucked up you don't want to correct yourself to the point where you. So young men all the time, right? Every guys starting out or guys coming out of a relationship, you're fucked up in some way. All of us are. And the woman you want, you can't get her because you're not what she needs. You need to work on you before you fucking worry about her. You want a great fucking partner, spouse, girlfriend, whatever. The one that you can get right now is not the one that you're going to want in a year or 5 years from now. You're not fucking where you need to be. When you stop worrying about her and you fix yourself and you're on a schedule and a pattern and you're improving every day, that's when she's going to show up. It's like the universe or God's going to fucking give her to you. George Him, who are you talking about, you fucking retarded motherfucker? What are you fucking listening to? Are you listening to a different conversation and typing in this one, dumbass? Met a lot of cool people at Georgia Bush Craft Fest. Oh, I bet you did, man. I bet you did. Is the advice coming from a single man? You call yourself Woody Wood. Fucking dipshit. These are young men who have not developed any patience and have nothing in life. What's your bank account look like? What's your body look like? What's your relationship look like? Do you have your options of who you fucking are around? Yeah, be the dude the chick you want is, yeah. Bro's narcissism. Where are these fucking children coming from? The Reddit group. Wrangler Stars fucking haters. All right. Hey, Mott, start banning motherfuckers. If you are commenting, you better be very clear if you're talking shit, who you're talking shit to. What you guys don't understand right now, I've run this company for 35 years. Everything you kids hope to have in the future, I have that every day. Every fucking day. And there's a lot of people on here that run businesses who I'm friends with. Like, we know each other in real life. And if you got on here instead of talking shit and said, hey, I'm 15 or I'm 25 and I make this much money and this is what I like to do, how do I make more money, right? These guys could all fucking tell you how to make more money tomorrow. Actionable information that'll literally change your life. But the biggest thing, when you get at higher levels, where guys are making millions of dollars every week, doing $1 million deals in a single day, that's all relationships from friends. That's all handed to you because you were invited places where there are dudes doing that kind of work. And they go, what do you do? Oh, you make slings? You make rifle slings? Every dude has a fucking rifle. I was standing in a room, introduced to a drunk guy, and the guy goes, yeah, we'll buy 50,000 of those slings. And I said, roger that, sir. And when we walked out, my guy said, how are we going to build 50,000 slings? I said, we're not. He's drunk. But that Monday morning, the fax machine started running, and it was an order for 50,000 slings. That's just an introduction because a dude named Barry Duke said, sir, this is the guy I told you we need the slings from. It's all an introduction. He could have bought slings from any fucking company. It's all relationships. And fucking people who know other people co-signing. I don't co-sign a lot of dudes. But every now and then I'll reach out and say, hey, I need my guy in this class, or I want to introduce you to this person. I vouch for him. And that's where all those big deals come from. It comes from fucking people vouching for you. Show them the giraffe or go upstairs. Hey, somebody look at Woody's page there. See what he's showing there. How's his life look? Woody Woodpecker there. First SOE collab changed my life. I'm forever indebted. Thank you, dude. Thank you for including me in your deals. I'll catch some attention. Carry a cold steel Voyager pocket knife because they're cheap. I use my cash for other cool stuff. Right on. Right on. You don't need a $5,000 knife. I put up, when I do a collaboration with Strider, my knives start at $2,000. And you'll see 100 dudes. Why is that knife so expensive? What do you need a $2,000 knife for? It's not about the knife. They don't realize it's the same fucking asshole that says, I would never buy a Rolex because it keeps shitty time. Yeah, you also have fucking $5 in your bank account. Let's be real, you wouldn't buy a Rolex because you simply can't buy a fucking Rolex. Had you bought a Rolex at the beginning of COVID, you could sell that motherfucker for twice that money. It's the same guys that are like, I would never buy Bitcoin. Yeah, because you don't have any fucking money. It doesn't matter whether you would buy Bitcoin or a Rolex or a $5,000 knife. The simple fact is you can't. If it could save your fucking life, literally you're gonna die at the end of the week if you don't get a fucking Rolex or a $5,000 knife. Most people would just sit and wait to die. Just watch that, Evan. I personally can't afford the bag. Appreciate the craftsmanship. Did you see the Wrangler Star rant? I did not. Where was that at, man? How are we going to build 50,000 slings? Yeah, when he asked that on Monday, I said we're going to build them one sling at a time. We're going to build them one at a time. And we did. These young guys talking shit these days have no understanding of business communication. No, they have the safety of the internet. They don't realize that when we were kids, when you talk shit to a grown adult, they fucking slapped the shit out of you. And when mom said what happened to you and you told her, she said, I bet you fucking think twice next time. Getting your first Conso 206. You're going to love it, man. It's gonna really change things for you. Now, once you get the 206, be aware that there's 1508s, and there are much, much bigger machines, right? So when you go from a home machine with the little plastic bobbins, you go to this machine with these bigger bobbins, and that loads underneath to the side. And then when you get these bigger machines, they take even a bigger bobbin, and they load here, and they wind here. And then they have a machine that's got even bigger bobbins in it. Parents would have given me a second ass. Well, yeah, absolutely. I would be sitting on my ass watching TV, but I'm working, making money. Good. Good. Yeah, you got hit by a grown-ass fucking man. When you were a fucking asshole, adults corrected you. Who said it? You wear a watch to tell time. I wear a watch to tell how much time is worth. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. The first time I heard it, Jeremy Horton was drunk as could be, and he was telling somebody, man, I wear $20 Dickies from Walmart. I wear a shirt that one of my knife maker friends gave me, and I wear this watch so that and he said it totally sober, and I wear this watch so that other dudes with expensive watches will buy my knives. I've also heard him say, oh man, if I want you to buy one of my knives, I'll call you and tell you that you can buy one of my knives. And he sells $5,000 knives. And there is no fucking shortage. And if you had to buy one of his knives tomorrow and your life depended on it, you'll be dying. He won't sell it to you. I got a buddy, runs a arms and ammunitions company. He imports super tankers of ammunition out of the old USSR countries. brings in I mean, you're talking like billions of rounds of ammo, like super tankers, huge fucking ships of ammunition. And he had Horton make him a knife at one point, years ago. And Horton messaged him and said, your knife is ready. And my boy Jacob was not in a position to buy the knife. He said, I can't do it right now. Fast forward 10 years. I'm at my friend's birthday, and this dude is sitting across the table from me, and he's on a video conference, and it's kind of loud. And I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to? He's like, my friend Eric. I like, tell Eric you're at fucking dinner. And he turns the phone around. Who do you think Eric was? Anybody want to guess who Eric was? We were standing here in this building at one of my events, my parties, and Horton was here, or maybe we were at Blade Show. And he's like, man, I want one of your knives. You know what Horton said? I made you a knife. And you didn't purchase it. I will not make you another knife. And he opened up a book and had it written in the fucking book. When he fucking messaged fucking Jacob to buy the knife, and that Jacob did not buy the knife, he said, I will not make you another knife. Yeah, it was Eric Prince. My boy is fucking friends and business partners with Eric Prince. And he can't get a knife from Horton. $100 bills with names written on them on his fridge. That's Horton's wait list. Yep. My pops only threw me through the wall once, but I got backhanded quite a few times. Yes, sir. I love the load ammo and loading ammo right now. Well, listen, right on, dude. Yeah, my man fucking brought in rocket systems that France fucking bought from him. Like he is, like the whole movie Lord of War, that's him. Told my girlfriend's son when he was growing up since 10 years old, he's now 24, that you pay for everything you say and do in life, whether it's a pat on the back or a boot in the ass. Yeah, not only that, I have a guy that comes around here with his kid, and the kid's kind of an asshole. And I said, let me talk to you, man. I go, what you don't realize right now, while you're just being a fucking asshole, people see you be an asshole. And you're 16 years old right now. I said, in a couple years, you're going to start going out in this town asking for jobs. And people aren't going to give you a job because you were an asshole when you were a kid, and you're going to fucking live in this town, and you're literally going to have to leave this fucking town because people are going to remember you being an asshole. And you were just an asshole kid, and maybe you meant something by it, maybe you didn't, but it is going to follow you around for the rest of your life. And somebody's gonna call me and go, mention it, I'm gonna see something in passing, and we're gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna be like, yeah, he's not working here, that should tell you something. Yeah, Lord of War with a redneck accent. Holy shit. Yeah, but man, until you do business with that guy or get around him for real, you have no idea the shit he has going on. Is Sean Ryan trustworthy? I don't know that it matters if Sean Ryan's trustworthy to you or not, because you can't do what Sean's doing. You should ask yourself, is Sean Ryan, is what he's doing of value? We were talking about Sean the other day off camera, and Sean's done great for himself. Sean is bringing people out that are saying things that you wouldn't get to hear if it wasn't for Sean Ryan. Can you trust him? Ask yourself this. Do you think Sean cares if you trust him? Patience coming in. Be careful, Benjamin Brewer. My dad AD'd through a dirty clothes basket once upon a time and taught me gun safety from then on 30 years later. You want a Horton knife? I've got a few of them. I do think he cares. I don't think he gives a shit whether you, why are you asking me that? You have dank in your name. Like, how do I take you serious with dank in your name? You might be the coolest motherfucker. You might even be somebody I know. But like, if you came in here asking for a job, or you said, hey, I'm looking to do this thing, can you put me in touch with this dude? And I looked at your social media, I wouldn't even put you in contact with anybody I know. Just because of that. I don't care if you're a weed dealer. I don't care if you're moving millions of dollars every fucking day through your dispensaries and you're fucking full blown. It's the fact that that's what you put forth and you've chosen to represent yourself. And I got friends on here that are huge marijuana growers. Different things. When you first started, did you take every job, or did you know? I took everything. I took shit that I should not have taken. I tell guys that all the time. You don't have a name in your industry yet, and you feel like you have to charge less than everybody else. Like when I came out of the gate, I was trying to charge less than Eagle and Blackhawk. That's who was around, Eagle and Blackhawk. But my shit was way fucking better than Blackhawk, and better than Eagle and on a lot of stuff. A lot of my stuff was inspired by Eagle, and some of the stuff that I make today is identical to Eagle. You know, how do you make a fucking belt? They put 1-inch Velcro in there. I put 1.5-inch Velcro on the liner piece. My buckle is sewn on with more webbing because it looks more aesthetically proper when you take the photo. But you know, how do you do anything like a double mag pouch is a fucking double mag pouch. It's pronounced Dank, Anus. Is my name, dude. I don't screw with weed. Dank. Your name? Oh, your name's actually Bill Dank? Iron Man Metal Bill Dank. So Iron Man Metal. What do you, like, you're a power lifter, or you're doing like triathlons, or like what's the Iron Man Metal part of it? Yeah, I think Sean Ryan's the question is like, how can we do what Sean Ryan does, right? Can he be trusted? I say that about Eric Prince. Could Eric Prince be trusted, right? He's got this phone that doesn't track your algorithm. Do we really believe that? CIA, private military Eric Prince has a phone that he will sell you and says that it doesn't do all the insidious shit that the Google phones do or that Apple does. Do I really believe that? Somebody's tracking all that shit. And it's just a question of, like, when we talk about things like that, the NSA has all that shit. You know, they're building these huge data centers, right? You remember when Congress passed this bill and said that we want a kill switch on all new vehicles after 2025? You know that passed, right? That was written into law 2 years ago. You know, when they're building new roads, right now, they've been doing this shit for 10 years. They have sensors in all these roads. Those sensors know where you are, when you are, how many vehicles went across, right? All the new cars communicate. They're going to be able to turn those vehicles off. And then when they roll out a central bank digital currency, they will be able to control, they'll know everywhere your money goes. It's all about control. Those data centers that they're building take huge amounts of fucking energy and water to cool those things. Have you guys seen all the videos and stuff about all the, they're turning off all the farmer water. They're taking all the water from all these places in the middle of nowhere where they farm. What's happening is they're building data centers, data collection centers. The NSA, they know every fucking keystroke that everybody makes. They just know it. Whether you think they do or not. It's like your permanent record. Remember they used to tell you in school, your permanent record. This is going to follow you around. There wasn't a permanent record that had to do really with your school and what your counselor told to you. But as soon as phones came out, texting and data collection, there's really a permanent record. Nobody looks at your permanent record, but when you say some shit and you become a person of interest, to some group. They assign a team of analysts to go through and sift through everything you've ever said, every message, every picture, everything that you've said around any device, and they find your crime. Didn't they accidentally expose the ATF's illegal database? Yeah. Oh, we can toggle that on and off. That's what they said. We can turn it on and off. They write a JIRA ticket. Did you hear the ATF killed another guy in a 6 a.m. Raid? Another one. Another one after the last one in Arkansas. They've killed another man. Jennifer, please send the inspector my thing. Oh, we're talking about Sky. Wouldn't the apps still take all your info? Fuck yeah, they are. Somebody gave me a de-Googled phone, right? And I'm like, this is cool, but I still have to the phone is of no use to me because I don't ever talk to anybody on a phone. I use all the apps. I'm like, I'm going to have to fucking open up the Google and put this shit on there. And then Google, you're logged in. To have a YouTube account, you have to have a Google account. They know everything you're fucking doing. I opened my phone tonight and a fucking pop-up came up that said PayPal would like to have access to what you're doing on other apps and platforms. I'm like, fuck no. But they're doing it anyways. You giving them permission just means they're telling you they're doing it. They're already fucking doing it. Yeah, Google owns YouTube. You've seen all the shit with Twitter, right? Elon Musk bought Twitter. What he really bought was a crime scene. And he put all that information out. Like all the bullshit with the Trump shooter and the FBI. We're not going to know for 90 days. Take all your data, put it out on the fucking internet, and let the fucking world figure it out. That's what happened. They put that shit out on the internet, and the world fucking figured out what happened to it, what the truth was. Mark Zuckerberg's coming out now going, yeah, the FBI told us to do this. I'm sorry, guys. These people know they are in real trouble. This is him throwing out a lifeline, hoping somebody pulls him out of the water because he knows he's bleeding and the sharks are about to fucking get him. These people are about to they're about to get found out. And it's going to be way worse than we think. We know about Twitter. We know about Facebook. Nobody said shit about Google yet. What do you think? What do you think Google did? What do you think YouTube did? You every time you turn on a video on YouTube from a creator, like I'm shadow banned. My members don't know I'm there. My members have been unsubscribed. I do a video every night. I'm not even talking about my shit. Just tonight, though, how many guys didn't get a notification? How many guys couldn't find the video? Brandel, who makes half these fucking videos, can't find my live. He knows I'm live right now. Yeah, IG. Yeah, same thing, man. I went to post a bunch of shit on Instagram last week, and I couldn't tag any of my products on Instagram. It wouldn't pull my catalog up. They delisted the Trump assassination attempt from Google. Yeah, a bunch of shit's come out this week. A lot more shit came out this week. Elon was on live on TikTok the other day. He was talking about maybe buying it. Yeah, he keeps saying that, man. They are shitting their pants right now. People who are supposed to be on their side are coming over to Trump's side, like the Tulsi Gabbard thing. And I know somebody's typing right now, oh, it's all a distraction, or it's a straw man, or whatever. Trump did, every time you say something, somebody's like, Trump did these things. Yeah. Was your life better? How'd your shopping cart look at the grocery store when Trump was president versus right now? I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We practice triangles and closed closed guard escape. My phone shows me with YouTube videos. My phone showers me with YouTube. Oh yeah, I've been saying this for years, guys. I say this on here pretty frequently. I'm like, do you ever get in the shower? Your phone's not in the shower. When you're in the shower and you're having a conversation in your head or you're thinking thoughts in your head, completely different than anything you've been doing up until this point, right? You get in the shower, but when you get out of the shower, the thoughts that you were having in your head are now targeted to you on social media. People are like, well, it's just the algorithm. It knew what you were going to do. I don't think so. I think you guys have consumed things, or there has been something fucking inhaled or ingested into you where those nanoparticles fucking communicate with those devices. I don't know why people have such a hard time grasping that. And we were talking about this yesterday, and Scully goes, hey, I was somewhere. He was without a phone for like days. No service, no phone. Phone was in the vehicle kind of shit, and they were out in the field. And he's like, when I came back in, all of a sudden, my phone is fucking showing me things. Nobody had a device. Look up Morgellons disease, right? They used to make fun and say people were crazy over that. It's from the chemtrails and shit. Morgellons. Same thing happened when they started with those nose swabs. See the videos when they would take a couple of those nose swabs and put them next to each other, and this little fucking metallic worm would come out of there in the beginning of COVID? You see all those videos? It's way beyond where you, if they can show it to you in science fiction, they're already doing it to you. You guys remember like 24, the TV show 24? Everybody was like, Jack Bauer bag, Jack Bauer bag, Jack Bauer, 24, right? And they could just fucking find that dude through the camera systems. Every tilt-up box store building in the world since fucking the 90s has had that capability. It's whether you can get into the network to view it or not. And now with AI and all the other fucking programs they have, you're not going anywhere without them knowing where you are. Just got an email saying my order was canceled upon my request. Never can't. Gearhead. Was it a Coyote Fupa? Was that your order? Yeah, I canceled your order. I just don't want you to have the bag. You have messaged my wife, and every time you message, you have pointed out, I've sent the multiple emails, when's my order shipping? You should go do business with another company. No swabs made me scared of Q-tips. What about, yeah, and they're ramping that all back up, those PCR tests, right? The dude that invented the PCR test said they are turning these up to get a false positive. Mario, just wanted to say hi from Davis, California. Man, be safe out there, buddy. I hope fucking your life is exactly how you want it to be, dude. China cameras can watch you walking, gait, and track. Yes, absolutely they can. Look up the smart cities in China. There's I was watching somebody from the United States went to visit a relative in China, and they monitor off your phone. You have to present your phone to get into different zones of the city you live in, and to get into her housing complex, there's a gate. And if her fucking social credit score is not correct, she can't come through this gate. And when you go to the grocery store, they fucking lock down what you're accessible to buy. Some people can buy some things in the grocery store, other people cannot, based on their social credit score. And when you get paid in their digital bank currency, their CBDC, it expires. I think it's every 30 days, it might be 90 days. But if you get $1,000 a month for 3 months and don't spend it, and then you have 1,000 of their dollars, it goes away. You cannot create generational wealth. You cannot sit on it. You have to spend it. You are beholden of the government. I've been seeing a Chinese communist woman for 6 years. The list of shit I cannot do when I go to China I told her I am not going. Yeah, that's wild, man. Wrangler Star is awesome. Been a follower for years. I have too, man. I have too. When I started the homestead stuff and started looking at, chainsaws and stuff, it was always his videos that came up whenever I searched any of that stuff. Walmart has cameras above the checkout. Yeah, everywhere it does. Keep in mind, those are the cameras that you see. Those are the ones they show you. I'm out of the feds, no sober, 11, 12 years, 9 clean of liquor. Right on, man. Good for you, dude. Another Reddit shit poster born. Yeah, I love the Reddit shit. The beauty of it, here's how social media works, okay? I make millions of dollars off of this shit. Social media works by, they told me in Business 101, the professor said, on average, a happy customer tells 3 people. A dissatisfied customer tells 12 people. I figured out how to get the dissatisfied customer to tell thousands of people. When I have a happy customer, how many of you guys got, here, let's do this. How many of you guys got tracking information, let's say the last 30 days? In the last 30 days, how many of you have received product or got tracking or shipping information? Let's wait for it to come through here. Just say yes if you have. In the last 30 days, you've received product or it's on the way. Okay, there it goes. It's rolling. Those are all people who have ordered and got gear. How many of you guys have taken your order and posted it on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, made a video on YouTube? Hey man, I ordered from SOE. They're fucking awesome. Here's the thing. Most of you have not. That's okay. We have lives. We live. Once it's done. When you have a dissatisfied customer, it is now their full-time job to go just talk shit about you. They literally, you don't ever see a guy in front of the car dealership or wherever he's out there with the sign. The sign always says, man, these guys really wronged me and they fucked me over. You don't ever see a guy in front of the car dealership with a sign that's like, this is the best car dealership in the world. You should come in here and buy a car. I'll even fill up your gas tank for you. I love these guys so much. You don't ever see that. And when the guy is mad, his whole job, even while he's at work being paid to do a real job, he is on the internet talking about my company. We see it all the time. We'll come in on a Monday morning and Amanda's like, somebody's talking shit on the internet. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, we just sold 24 12-gauge micro rigs. And then I'll look at them and it's literally consecutive order numbers. And I'll email them. I'll go, hey, I saw you bought a 12-gauge micro rig. 20 of you guys did. Where did you find out about us? And they always send me a link to a dude on the internet talking shit about my company. And here's the thing. Those guys that do that, it's never just my company they're talking shit about. Last week it was somebody else. The week before that it was Daniel Defense or Palmetto Arms or whoever the fuck it is. They are known for that. It's not their first time they're on the internet talking shit. For every one guy commenting on the internet, this is how the forums used to work, right? Especially AR-15, Light Fighter, all those forums. For every one guy commenting, there's 10,000 dudes watching. I call that guy Bob. Bob is the same dude when you're at work and you guys are like, it's Friday and you're going to get off and you're going to go across the street to the sports bar. You're going to get some wings and watch the game and maybe play pool. But Bob, nobody invites Bob. But when you get there, Bob's there. And you all look at each other and you're like, who the fuck invited Bob? I didn't invite him. I didn't invite him. You don't ever bring Bob because he's going to order some shit. You know he's going to complain to the waitress. He's going to be fucking rude. He's going to fucking fart and embarrass you or burp or whatever. He's just fucking an asshole. That's Bob. And he does that all over the internet. And those 10,000 guys that are watching for everyone posting, they know if Bob's saying it's shitty, Bob is usually the catalyst in the middle of it. And they're going to go out and they're going to look at this shotgun rig And it doesn't matter whether they like my company or not. We make products nobody else makes. You have a couple of other options out there for shotgun rigs. There's a company out there making a cop rig that looks just fucking identical to mine. When you get it, it's a cheap Pakistani piece of shit. There's no rig out there like our shotgun rig or our cop rig. And these dudes are like, I'll try it out. Bob always says fucking, the only things he talks about is shit that people have fucked this guy. They know who Bob is and what kind of person he is. And Bob, I should be paying him. He should be on my payroll. I should be sending him free gear because he is all over the fucking internet talking shit. And these guys have been kicked off of forums and they've been kicked out of groups because business owners all know business owners. And we know the guys that run most of those companies. So where have they all settled? They've settled on Reddit. The fucking, the basement of the internet where the sewage has fucking backed up. Bob from Frugal Squirrels, yeah. Frugal Squirrels. My buddy Jacob I was talking about, he was huge over there on Frugal Squirrels. You kind of like Reddit? Right on. That's because you're a skinny jean, top knot, haven't been out in the world. Of course you like Reddit. We're trying to fix you, though. You're the weird kid that plays obscure music on record players and thinks Atari is better than current modern video games. I think there may be a small case of SOE derangement syndrome floating around attacking low information. There is. That's a good way to put it, man. I mean, look, guys. Go search SOE on Reddit and read some of the comments. It's just like in the night vision groups. I'm in all the groups. I'm in all the groups on Facebook especially. I tell guys all the time when they ask me questions, they're like, how do you know these answers? I'm like, because I'm in the same place you could be, but you guys are like, I don't do social media. I'm not on Facebook. Motherfucker, you're on YouTube right now. That's social media. I hate to break it to you. But there's groups, right? Livestock guardian dog groups. If you want to buy good livestock guardian, first of all, guys, if you have livestock, a livestock guardian dog is not a German Shepherd. It is not a pit bull. It is not a border collie. It is not any of those things. There's a vast difference between those and livestock guardian dogs. But when you join those groups, people are always like, I can't sell my puppies on Craigslist. I can't sell my puppies on Facebook anymore. You have to be in the groups. That's where you sell the dogs. That's where you find out who has dogs available. There's fucking thousands of dogs changing hands around the United States in those groups. And people are like, all that heartworm medication that your doctor wants to sell you on a monthly prescription, and you got to bring the dog in and they want to give it a shot and do all this shit. They're like, we don't do none of that bullshit. We give the dog ivermectin. Ivermectin fixes all those problems, saves you thousands of dollars a year. Ivermectin. People are like, the dog food's $97 a bag. I know, I buy it. I buy 6 of them at a time, every other week. You know what fixes that problem? Feed your dog raw meat. And then there's people like, well, I don't have time to cook it. Yeah, that's why it's called fucking raw meat. Your dog, when it gets out of your yard and escapes, the first thing it does is go lick other animals' assholes, fucking throws itself down and rubs raw, rotted roadkill all over itself, and then eats a bunch of shit that would kill you and I. That's what dogs do. Feed your dog raw meat. Whole, entire, raw chicken. Bone and everything. Whole, entire, raw rabbit. Skin on, bone on, everything. Your dog will eat it and be way fucking healthier and have way less. Most of the health problems that your dog have come from the dog food. 5-month-old DDR. What's a DDR, Kevin? Ivermectin will cure almost anything, but that's a good way to put it. Yeah, raw eggs. I pull raw eggs every day, and if there's any stains on them or chicken poop on them, I put them right in the fucking bowl. I give them right to the dogs. My dogs eat tons of... I have so many chickens running around. laying eggs all over the place. I don't ever hunt for the eggs. If that little bastard didn't put it in a fucking nest box, I don't get the egg. The dogs eat so many eggs that I'll go out there and give them food and they won't even fucking move when I give them food because they've already eaten so many eggs. Coconut corn husky. Yeah, he's right. I gave her the wrong food a couple months ago and she had a bad skin. Oh, it's very true, man. Very true. It's just like our food that we eat. People have an emotional attachment to an animal. People who don't have kids have dogs. People that have kids also have dogs. Those of you who think it's just John, it's not. When I fire a customer from my trash company, I get 2 new ones just because they say my name. Absolutely, man. Abso-fucking-lutely. There'll be somebody on a Facebook group. I can't believe that asshole canceled my account. He's so terrible. He's fat. You didn't care if he was fat when you hired him. You didn't care if he was fat when he picked your trash up for fucking 3 years. But now he's fat. But they're out there saying your name all the time. And the beauty of it is when they say his name and what an asshole he is, 100 other people like, I didn't have a problem with him. He's been picking my trash up for 6 years. Never had a problem. 2.5 years, she's about 90 pounds. John, love the new bag you made for Evan. We made that bag a long time ago, bud. We made that bag on the last radio run. Fern got her first dog the other day. She's so happy. 43 dogless years. She's not a cat lady no more. Crazy cat lady. DDR, Democratic Deutsche Republic. Democratic. Is that a dog or what are we talking about, buddy? Got mine from Cross Keys Canine in Gloucester. What kind of dog is that? So is that like a Malinois or a Dutch Shepherd, Belgian? What is that? DDR East German. Oh, right on, dude. Cool. River Raid and Dig Dug for the win. I don't know what that is. Pac-Man is so much better in every way than Call of Duty. Reddit's poison. For you guys that don't know, Isaac right there, who I was talking to, he cuts your guys' gear every day. That's a fucking good young man. I spent a lot of time with him very close to me, within arm's reach. We breathe the same air very, very frequently and have a lot of conversations. That's a good kid. Dig Dug. Yeah, I remember Dig Dug. Dogs suck, you like cats. That's all right. We don't care that you're a homosexual. It's all right, man. You're welcome here. You like cats. I have a retarded special needs cat. I didn't go transition my kid or look at me, look at me. This is just a retarded cat, and he licks all his hair off. His mom would have killed him in the wilderness. She just died, and we bottle fed his dumb ass. I love dogs, but I'm not going to go pet your dog. A lot of people don't understand. Yeah, absolutely, man. I have a dog here that was great, and people started petting her, and playing with her, and I have the dog kenneled up. Like I literally need to get rid of the dog. She cannot stay here. When I let her out, she jumps over the fences. She's of no fucking use to me. She needs a bullet or an adoption. Great dog. Fucking amazing dog. Best dog I've ever had for about 6 months. And then people started petting her and playing with her and baby talking her, and her excitement level. I literally watch her on a 6 foot, I have to keep her in a kennel with a roof. On a 6 foot kennel wall, she climbs up the fucking fence and jumps out. Will the day pack side pouches fit on the covert pack? Yes, they will. Yeah, they will. Someone recently said we only feed fancy feast to our cats for our benefit. For our benefit. If we did it for the cat, it would be mouse flavored. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. We only change out our dog's water bowls and clean them right. All my dog water right now is all green. Everything's green up there with water in it. And we clean them whenever people come here. We top dress all the kennels, which I do anyways. Every month we put a bunch of wood mulch in, and then it fucking, it composts any of the dog shit that's around, and same in the chicken areas and shit. We run deep litter mulch. But when people come, I always dump out. I use the big cement contracting trays, cement mixing trays for dog water. It's a lot of fucking water. And then I have 60-gallon Rubbermaid troughs that my dogs actually get in all the way and like use as a pool. But when people come, we clean that out and make it all clear. That's just for you. That's for you and what other people are going to think of you. When the dog is out, there's clean water everywhere. The dog drinks out of the fucking pond where all the duck shit. The dogs all walk around. You ever had a dog? If you have chickens and poultry, dogs would rather eat chicken shit than anything you're going to feed them. They eat all the chicken shit. They literally eat it off the ground. They follow the chickens around. When the chicken shit, the dogs eat the chicken shit. My pooch followed me up a ladder. Yeah, man. Dogs will drink water. Yeah, that's the point. But if a humane society guy, if an animal control guy shows up, and God forbid you don't have some crystal clear water, man, you may clean a little bit, but I'm there every week. I don't see much difference between then and when people are there. Yeah, we do. We clean, we dump out the water, the green water. I've tried all the shit, man. I've put copper in there and all kinds of shit. And it's just everything fucking turns green. Yeah, bleeding hearts cause bullshit. The best thing you can do for your life is put up fencing gates. When they can come in and look, then they'll start some shit. When they can't get there and they had to trespass, it's a little bit different. How much ivermectin should I give a 25-pound beagle? I'll look it up on the internet, find the dosage rate for the weight of the dog. It's there. Especially beagles, man. If you get in those hunting dog groups, right, because they use beagles to tree raccoons and chase rabbits and shit. Get in some of them hunting groups, all that information will be right there. I guarantee you on Facebook there are beagle groups, and all that information will be right there. Yeah, but I mean, you're not like some YouTubers that you see on the... No, we don't fucking clean up a lot of shit when you come here. Buddy had a sweet dog, a mutt. She killed several chickens and got a taste for it. Yeah, it becomes a problem. Yeah, it does. Animal control gave me shit for letting my husky be outside during the winter. Yeah, and like, I see it all the time. These fucking busybodies on Facebook in the local Facebook group. These motherfuckers are like, oh my God, there's cows out in the field and it's snowing. Yeah, bitch, there's a barn right there. The cow didn't walk in the fucking barn. Yeah, they want you to have a dog kennel with a floor, and then in there you have to have an elevated surface and a dog house, and they want the dog house to be insulated. Every year, I say I'm not going to do this anymore, and then every year I go get fucking $800 worth of straw, and we take our 10 by 10 dog kennels, and we line the walls. They have tarps over them, so about 3 feet of the kennel wall is open mesh. And we use tartar kennels. They're fucking good kennels. They're very durable. And we take that gap and we line it with straw bales, and then we flake out straw bales so there's insulation in there. Those dogs, there are many times during the winter in ice storms where I've gone out and the dog's out there in the ice, and I'm like, holy shit, that dog is fucking dead. And as soon as they hear the gate open, they come running over there. Those dogs, like when you, especially my Pyrenees, my long-haired dogs, when you pet them, there's ice crystals. There's literally icicles on their fur. Those dogs don't want to be inside. They don't want to be in a fucking kennel. Cop shooting the dog in front of I didn't see that one. Happens all the time, man. It's funny. Animal control will come to give you a hassle, but if your dog chases it, the first thing they'll do is shoot your dog. But they'll be right there to give you some shit. Mind your own fucking business. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out tonight. We're going to build a bunch of videos tomorrow. We've got some videos that went up on YouTube. If you would look at them, give some comments, share them on your other social media platforms. Helps us. As you all know, most of you are subscribed here. Some of you even are paid members here, yet YouTube still doesn't tell you when we post videos or when we are live. So if you're here, you probably went through, jumped through some hoops and put forth some effort. Thank you. I appreciate you. Dogo Argentinos. Aren't those Connie Corsos? Are they the same dog or similar? And they'll handle -20. Same thing my Kangles. My Kangles are fucking not long-haired dogs. They do put on kind of a winter coat, but they're not long-haired like my Pyrenees. And they'll literally fucking lay out in the fucking ice and snow. Caught him eating ripe cherry tomatoes off the plants tonight. Who's that? Animal control gave me shit for letting my husky be outside during. Yeah, it's fucking nuts, man. White skinny Corsos, got it. Just ordered more BCAAs off Amazon. Use the link. Thank you, man. Anybody likes Redcon 1 products, if you use code SOE Gear, you will get 25% off your order. All my YouTube videos, if you click the description, there's a link to something from Amazon. If you click that Amazon link, anything you buy in the next 24 hours, it gives us a part of your order, like 1%. So if you guys use Amazon, if you click my link first, it just takes part of that money from Amazon and gives it to us. We appreciate it. Not white skinny Corso. Got it. What were the light blue machines you were just showing? What were the light blue machines? I don't know what were the sewing machines. Juki 1508s. Oh, the grommet machines. Those are grommet presses. All right, guys, we're going to build a bunch of videos tomorrow, so we'll do a live at some point, probably give something away. We've been doing the gear giveaways on YouTube is really the best place for you to be. You have to be a Patreon member to win. We usually just pick the comments or the conversation that we like the best. It's not very formal. We pick a guy, and then we tell you to reach out to us on Patreon. I'm not a Patreon member. Well, you didn't win then. I have 13, been around 60 to 70 at a kennel. All right, guys, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.